snake? Friends with a snake? Once upon a time, there lived a happy little frog in the meadow. This happy little frog did all the types of things that frogs enjoy doing. It would leap up and down practicing its jumps. It would croak going, "Ribbit, ribbit." It would even like to eat flies. It'd go, and it would eat flies. This little froggy wanted to always do things a little bit differently. And one day, he met a snake. Now, people had warned him about the snake. They said, "Little frog, don't be friends with the snake because the snake can be very cunning. The snake can be very mischievous." But this frog didn't really understand what all of that meant, and he thought, "Oh, the snake's kind of cool. He's different. We could be friends." And so the frog started to spend more time with him. And as he started to spend more time with him, the frog started to get closer and closer, and he'd start to listen to everything the snake would tell him to do. He would tell the froggy, "Hey, froggy, today, do you want to leap backwards instead of forwards?" And that's what the frog did. He said, "Hey, froggy, do you want to stay up at night instead of during the day?" And so that's what the froggy did. And one day the snake says, "Hey, how about we leave this house of yours and go to the top of the mountain?" Now, the frog had never left his house before. He was a little bit worried because, his mom and dad told him never to leave. But he had built a relationship with the snake and he decided to trust him. So, as they started going up the mountain, weird things started happening. For starters, the snake started looking at the frog a little bit funny, and he would lick his lips like... The frog was like, "Hey, why are you licking your lips? Did you see something delicious?" And the snake would be like, "No, didn't see anything delicious, not at all." The snake got his fork and knife. The frog said, "Why are you getting a fork and knife? Is there some food here?" The snake said, No food here, no food." The snake even got a handkerchief and started to clean his mouth as if he had already eaten. The frog said, "What, are you eating or what's going on?" And the snake said, No. The snake was getting ready to eat the frog. When they finally got to the top of the mountain, the snake shares his ambition. He says, "Froggy, you never should have trusted me. Now I'm gonna gobble you up." When this happens, the frog says, Hold on. I have an idea. The snake said, "What's that?" The frog says, "How about this? Why don't each of us call our friends? And whoever has the most friends, that person can be the leader, and that person can be safe." The snake said, "Okay, sure, we're at the top of a mountain. You don't have any friends here. That's okay. I'll give you that chance." The frog croaked. He's like, "Ribbit, ribbit, 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 ribbit." What the snake didn't realize is that frogs are social creatures. They've got friends all around. And out of the woodwork came lots of frogs. The snake was sort of intimidated. He said, "Wow, there's a lot of frogs here." He tried hissing. But snakes, they're not social. They live in solitude, and no one came to his rescue. Now, the frog that day saved his life, but he was almost ruined. Ruined because he picked a bad friend. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this story is because each and every one of us are not all that different than a frog, because we love to eat flies. No, I'm just kidding. We don't love to eat flies. You and I are not so different than that frog because we have green skin. No, I'm kidding. That's not why we're similar to the frog. We are similar to frogs because we pick friends. And every once in a while, we might make the same mistake that the frog made by picking a bad friend.